Hey everyone, I'm going to react to Attack on Titan Season 2, Episode 11, or Attack on Titan or Attack on Titan Episode 36. And last episode, it was weeks ago, but let me think about it. Oh yeah, we saw this backstory with Ymir. And then, her and Reiner and Bertolt, they were running away because the expedition, or the Corps was like behind them. And then they came up with this plan. It made her into a Titan, and then she was waiting on Krista, and then she swallowed her. And then Reiner, I believe, turned into a Titan. They jumped on his back, and then they started running away from everybody else. And I believe they said something about Eren being the coordinate to what? I don't know. And yeah, I think that's basically what happened. So, before we get into this episode, if you guys like my reaction, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And please consider supporting my Patreon at patreon.com/PhillyMini. And now, let's start this episode. And here we go. Oh yeah, and then they were standing there like talking. Started running after. Ooh. Ooh, that was so cool. The way the camera sort of like, I don't know, panned out as Ryder was running. I don't know. It was cool. Oh, I think they showed something about Pony's village. Charge. What about Pony's village? Something. Oh yeah, the mom stand body on top of the house. I believe you. What are you thinking? She can do that. The way the Titan shell is like rooting onto her, and then she's like getting out of it. I keep forgetting that her name is Historia. Okay. So you're calling any people just one fault? I don't think I understood what Bertolt was trying to get Emil to do. Huh? Stole the power. What? Huh? Oh, the Historia flower. I'm trying to like process what she's saying. I'll always be your ally. Oh boy. Oh, Hanessa. Do not kill her, Ness. She is so scary. Oh my god, Crystal's not gonna let that happen. Ugh. He's at the top. This is so tense. Why wouldn't he do that? Sure. I'm so shocked. The 104th, man. It's the 104th, right? Let me not get that wrong. So they don't have a choice? Fine. Someone please find us. Oh my gosh. Special 10,000. I'm gonna have to go back and see that. What is gonna happen? Oh my gosh. He's just like bulldozing over them. So the time Shane's also saying, I figured that. Oh my gosh. They're probably military police, right? Ooh! Okay then. Is he gonna transform? What is he doing? Ooh. Oh my god. You, Erwin. Damn! Oh my god, this is because. Oh my god. Let her go. What are you gonna abandon? What are you about to abandon? He was looking to Annie, right? What are you thinking? Oh my god. Since he's in love with her, he's like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. He let go of somebody. Excuse me. Chow down. Oh my. Oh my god. Oh. 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 Where the heck did is it a she? I don't know. Where the heck did she come from? Excuse me. I felt like I spent most of this episode trying to figure out, trying to follow the conversation between, like, the email conversation between, like, her and Krista. Like, just trying to understand what the heck is going on. Okay, they were taking Krista away. Oh, Historia. They were taking Historia away. And then, like, first off, I didn't know that they could do that. You know, when Emil came out with, like, her body, human body sort of, like, came out of the Titan body, but then, like, the Titan was still holding on to Historia, and then she was speaking to her, like, I never thought that could happen for some reason. I don't know why that surprised me, but it did. And then, like, the way she was speaking, she said something about stealing the power away from one of their comrades, and that if she doesn't take her to them or something, they're gonna kill her. Like, the way she was speaking with such passion, I'm like, okay, it feels like she's telling the truth. But then again, as Connie is taking her away, and then they're like, and you actually believe that? There's no way that she will hand you over to them, so that she doesn't get killed. So when I see that from that point of view, I'm like, okay, yeah, she wouldn't do that. So I'm confused. So does that mean what she said before was a lie? And the way she said that she took the power away from one of their comrades, I'm like, okay, that must be something important. But I don't remember anything happening like that. I'm like, just trying to figure out what exactly she means by taking power away from one of their comrades. Like, and I didn't get that. I don't know if she was just, like Connie said, lying, or if it's something that's actually true. So I'm still confused about that. Taking power away from comrade. Like how? You know? I didn't get it. Oh my gosh. Mikasa was so determined to save Eren. She didn't care about killing Bertoldo, or like all of them. She didn't care about killing them. And then when she ran after them and she got there and she tried to kill, to get, I believe, Eren loose from Bertoldo, but Reiner protected them, right, with his body, like enclosed them in his body. And then she's like, okay, the only way I can do this is to stop Ymir first. And then Krista got in her way, asked her not to kill Ymir, and that she was being forced to do all these things. Well, yeah, and then there was this thing, like when Ymir was trying to convince Historia to stay and save her, right? And then Bertoldo was like, like we did all this so that we can get Krista. Do you really want to? And like the others are so close to us now, they're about to catch up to us. Did we do all of this for nothing? And I'm not quite sure what he wanted to say. Like with Ymir hesitating after Krista told her that I don't know what Krista said, but what did he believe that Ymir was hesitating and was thinking about giving them Krista back or something? And is that why Bertoldo was like, did we do all this for nothing? Like, think about it or something or other. Like, I don't know. Like, I was confused. Like, I was so confused. Yeah, so Krista, Mikasa, right, just said straight up that anybody else that's keeping me from saving Eren is an enemy, and I don't care if I have to kill you, I'm gonna kill you. And then that's when all the others came. That scene, man. That scene when they were confronting Bertolt, talking about all the things that they went to, like even his sleeping position, and they're like, they're gonna use it to predict the weather, like all that. It was so like as they were saying all these things, I kept feeling like the betrayal. And then Bertolt is like, do you think, like, who wants to kill people? Like, felt like he was saying that they were being forced to do this. Forced by who? And then this is something about somebody saving, like, let me see. Okay, Bertolt is like, no one that has like, neither of us have any right to apologize. And then he's like, someone please find us. I don't get that. Neither of us have any right to apologize. Talking about him and Reiner, right? And then someone please find us. Someone who find you, like, how? I don't get it. I feel like there's some kind of double meaning or something. There's some kind of extra meaning to what he's saying, which I feel like it's some kind of veiled answers. This leading you to other question. So I'm like confused. I'm so confused. Then he was telling the others that not everything was a lie, and that they couldn't live with their sins, and the only way that they felt some kind of relief was when they pretended that, like, when they were with the others and pretending that they were also part of them and stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like maybe once I know more about the Titans and why they're doing this, I might find a little bit more of compassion for them, for Bertolt and Reiner. But at this point in time, I just don't. I just don't. You betrayed them, man. You broke down the walls. You betrayed them. And because you broke down the wall, especially with Reiner, that's why that Titan came and ate Eren's mother. And they just showed up at the end there. I'm like, when all those Titans were like swarming Reiner and everybody, there was like, I didn't see her among any of those Titans, and she just like showed up at the end there. So I'm like, okay, was she also among all those Titans, or did she just, I don't know, came right at the end there out of someplace else? But you, oh my gosh, Eren's face, my face, when I saw her coming, this is not gonna end well. Oh my gosh. And then Eren, yo, when he saw Reiner and Bertolt like running with the others on his back, and then he saw them, and then he just like, okay guys, lead all those Titans over there or whatever. And then the military police are there like, are you trying to use us as a bait? I'm like, I don't care. Y'all been sitting in your cities, like living pretty, not worrying about the Titans, while the Soviet Corps are out there risking their lives. It's your turn to risk your lives, so I don't care if they're using you as bait. And he said that's not what he was doing, but whatever. So like those Titans that were running after them, he just led them to Bertoldo and Reiner, and they just jumped on him, started tearing him apart, and then the others used that to try to get. Then with that time, just like, oh my gosh, Erwin, he was like, he grabbed onto, like, was eating his arm or something. Did he lose his arm? I feel like he lost his arm. I don't know, but his arm was still in the mouth of that time, and he was just like, go, man. Like, he was so focused on the mission as the time whatever was like dragging him away. I'm like, oh my gosh. And the army saw that, and then he saw how determined Erwin was, and how he just, whatever the mission is, just use whatever it is that you can use to accomplish the mission, and like all of that. And then when it came to manipulating Bertoldo into losing control and letting go of Eren, like when he lost control there, that's when Mikasa like came and got Eren, right? And he thought about how you need to. He's the one that said it, that if you don't let go of something, then you're not going to be able to accomplish anything. And then I'm like, oh, what are you going to let go of? And then we remembered the way Bertolt was looking at Annie. And then he's like, the way his expression changed. And then he's like, okay, you know what? Are you sure you want to leave Annie behind and go to your hometown? Because like they're torturing Annie over there. And because Bertoldo is, it seems like she's in love with Annie. He lost it. I'm like, yo, I don't know why, but I feel like Armin is gonna become like a commander in the future or something. Because his mind, the way his mind works, I don't know. Yo, this episode was confusing to me, like a lot of times. In this episode, like I was confused about what people were saying to each other and the meaning behind what they were saying. But like, it was so awesome. And then as they were taking Mikasa and Eren, because they got Eren, they're like, okay guys, let's go. And then they were leaving, and then Reiner started throwing the Titans, I guess to try to slow them down. And one, I'm not gonna say that it fell on Mikasa and Eren, but like it still knocked them off their horses, I guess. And then you see the turn coming. Oh my gosh. What's gonna happen? Oh my gosh. I'm excited. I am so excited to see how that's gonna end. Thank you guys for watching. And if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe. And if you want to see the next episode right now, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/shitty. So yeah, I'll see you guys on Saturday. Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. Bye.